What's up guys, Jeremy here. Today we're gonna speak about the best teenager, high school, college, back to school fragrances for you guys out there. So these are fragrances that I would imagine, guys, you are coming back to school, you're coming back to college, this type of age range, let's say 15 years old to 25 years old, you are very good with these fragrances. I call this video the best back to school fragrances, and we all know what this is about. So you want to smell fresh, clean and good, and if possible, have the fragrance last long, as well as not to be too expensive. Because you know, if you go to school, many of you are still on the budget and you don't want to spend too much but still smell fantastic. So number 10 spot is the safest fragrance that we currently have on the market. If you simply want to smell good, then go for Coach for Men. This, from all the fragrances worldwide currently on the market, is, in my eyes, the safest fragrance if you spray it and ask people, do you like this fragrance or not? This is the safest. Two drawbacks. The performance is not the best and it's not the most unique fragrance. It does smell like Dior Sauvage without the sharp edges. So a tamed version of the mass appealing superstar Dior Sauvage is what you get with Coach for Men. It also does not have the big performance of Dior Sauvage. It's a bit cheaper and it's safer. So this is if you have your job interviews, your first job interviews as a young man, go for this one. This would be a perfect job interview fragrance because everybody likes this one. So that's on the number 10 spot, Coach for Men. Number 9 spot is a synthetic soap fragrance. It's called Lucky You by Lucky Brand. And I do say synthetic, but I don't mean it in a bad way. I simply want to tell you guys the performance of this one is unbelievably long-lasting. Unbelievably long-lasting fragrance for that it is a fresh one. And it's one of the cheapest fragrances on the market that we take serious. It is very, very, very respectable. And it does smell more teenager than it smells like a 70 years old. We also have mature soap fragrances that are fantastic. These Vetiver James Bond fragrances. This one goes in the teenager direction. It does smell very young, and to make it short, it smells very soapy and extremely long lasting. If you simply want to smell fresh and clean without any fancy things, go for Lucky You by Lucky Brand, number 9 spot. Number 8 spot, if you want to smell different, then go for Lacoste Blanc, Lacoste White. So this one is very different. It's a white floral fragrance. You can see it's white florals that you mostly find in female fragrances, but balanced out with masculine notes. In the end, you get a very creamy, fresh smelling fragrance. A creamy, fresh smelling fragrance that I have complimented a couple of men already where I smelled this on. I've asked a lot of girls regarding this. They did like it, and to me this is currently the best Lacoste fragrance on the market. A great fragrance for a teenager. It does have performance, which many Lacoste fragrances don't have. It does have uniqueness, which also sadly not many Lacoste fragrances has. And this one is, in my eyes, again, the best Lacoste on the market. I do feel like this is for that creative young high school guy, architect, upcoming interior designer, fashion designer, a guy that is different. This does not smell like your typical high school player, football player. That does smell different. If you are different, if you are a creative guy, try out Lacoste Blanc because it definitely smells very creative. All right, so that's Lacoste Blanc on the number 8 spot. Number 7 spot is called Mont Blanc Emblème Intense. Mont Blanc Emblème Intense. And this simple explanation smells like 1 million. Everybody knows that gold bar, 1 million. but it stays fruity fresh without going so sickeningly sweet like 1 Million does. This means it does not have the brutal performance of that 1 Million, because that sickeningly sweet vibe helps it to keep going. This has a bit less of a performance, but is still clearly above average and still easily enough for the school time and this type of stuff. This has easy above average performance. Ladies really love this one. It's a fruity, slightly leathery fragrance, but to make it short, every one of you knows the 1 Million DNA. Imagine the 1 Million DNA, but it stays fruity fresh like the opening of 1 Million without turning sickeningly sweet. A gorgeous fragrance on the number 7 spot, Mont Blanc L'Emblème Intense. Number 6 spot, this is Mercedes-Benz Intense. And if you're a high school or college guy watching this, you know that your father, your uncle perhaps has worn Dior's Fahrenheit. This is a much more young, much more fresh, much more modern approach to that one, while having still good performance and while being a lot cheaper. This has, in addition to that woody, nice, interesting Fahrenheit DNA, a nice freshness going on, a watery freshness. This is a very professional, okay, we gotta do the homework, we gotta do the stuff, we gotta do that class thing, we gotta work now. This does really smell like work. This does really smell like work. Where we have this one that smells like high school evening party time, where this is just simple, fresh and clean. Every one of those has its characters. This is the pure work ethic fragrance. It's mainly woody, mainly a woody, fresh fragrance that you have right here. High quality ingredients. That's what you get with Mercedes-Benz Intense. Similar to Dior's Fahrenheit, cheaper, a bit less performance, but smells more modern, and I appreciate it more because of that. Great fragrance, Mercedes-Benz Intense. Number 5 spot. Where are my Florida people? Do I have any viewers from Florida? Regards to you, fantastic people. Love Florida, love America, love Indonesia, love the whole country that is fantastic and the good vibes only. This one is called Bulgari Aqua Marine. And why do I say Indonesia, Florida, Hawaii, Thailand? I speak about tropical fragrances, tropical high school students that have high humidity. You have high humidity in your daily school days, then try this one. This one is perfect for that high humidity. This one does smell very tropical without being too much of a super casual, hey, let's go out to the beach fragrance. It does have this watery vibe, Bulgari Aquamarine, and if you have smelled Aqua Amara and it's too crazy masculine, alpha male, strength of the ocean, go for the younger, more tamed, soft brother, which is perfect for teenagers. This is called Bulgari's Aquamarine. So, smells like the ocean, like a soft turquoise ocean, like the Pacific, not too crazy waves, very relaxed, and this is perfect for a high school student, a college student that lives in a tropical area. This will definitely enhance your attractiveness. You will smell like the sunny boy, like the cool guy, and you will smell unique. There's no fragrance on the planet that smells like Bulgari Aquamarine. Get this one if you want to smell tropical, if you live in a tropical area. Number 5 spot, Aquamarine Bulgari. Number 4 spot, the best clubbing fragrance for teenagers. If you go out in a club, we speak back to school, yes, but of course you also, after the school, will go to the club or to a lounge or hang out with friends at a house party. Versace Eros. Everybody knows it. This opens up with a refreshing, nice, fantastic mint and then goes sweet, 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 teenager, seductive, playboy sweetness. It does not hide its intentions. If you are there to pick up girls, if you are making your first moves with girls, you want to smell great, this will definitely help you. As a teenager, Versace Eros, younger girls love this fragrance, older women as well. This can be also worn by a mature man, but I clearly suggest you, if you are a teenager, then go for this one for your first clubbing experience. So that's Versace Eros, number 4 spot. Number 3 spot, the best general teenager fragrance that we currently have. You want to have one fragrance for everything. You ask me, which one should I get? For everything, also for back to school, then simply go for Havas. This still wives the wave of success from that Invictus Aqua DNA, from that Invictus DNA, from that bubblegum sweetness that all these 1 million inspired fragrances had. This is that bubblegum sweetness in the best possible way currently available. Razazi Havas. Fair price, fantastic performance, fantastic ladies' reactions, and best suited for a teenager, early college guy. So also, of course, fantastic for the back-to-school situation. Razazi Havas, get this one if you don't want to think about anything. You only want one fragrance, going back to school every day, every night, whatever, wherever you go, then go for Razazi Havas. Fantastic. Number 3 spot. Number 2 spot, this is soapy freshness with a peppery vibe. We speak about Jaguar Pace, one of the clear favorites from Lara. Lara loves this one, and also other girls I've asked in the gym. Many good reactions to this one. Very cheap. The car company fragrances are going up and up in their creations, and this is a great example. This is the best Jaguar fragrance currently on the market. Jaguar Pace. How does this smell? This smells pretty basic, but it makes it very good. It has a peppery vibe, but not too much, and it has this fresh shower gel vibe. And it has above average performance, and that's the key thing to this. There are many fragrances that smell like this direction, which means fresh shower gel. I know what's going on. Okay. But if you take your time more with this, you will feel this is better than 90% of these typical cheap shower gel fragrances on the market because of the great performance. Great ladies' reactions are there, but mainly the performance is clearly above average, what kicks it through most of the fragrances that are comparable with this one. Great price, great performance, great ladies' reactions. That's what we care about. Jaguar Pace, number 2 spot. Great for teenagers. Number 1 spot. This is a superstar for going back to school. All right, this is your transition from high school to college, because this is like a fragrance that makes you more mature but still keeps your youthful attitude. So this can be an everyday fragrance, but not in the highest heat. Mercedes-Benz Black Leather. It does have a leathery vibe. Clearly has a nice clean leathery vibe, but it has this super successful Dolce & Gabbana The One DNA without copying Dolce & Gabbana The One, but you will get a nice sweet men's fragrance vibe with a fantastic leathery clean undertone. Very good performance, very cheap price, very good ladies' reactions. No further questions needed. This is the best back-to-school fragrance, and if you get this one, do me a favor. On your first day going back to school, wear a black leather jacket and this fragrance. Black Leather, Mercedes-Benz Intense. So Sorry for that, guys. Nothing happened. Didn't broke the bottle this time. Love you, everybody. Have a great time in school. I suggest you traveling the world. People always say travel the world, travel the world, travel the world, but it really is fantastic to travel the world. Go to Europe if you're from America. Go to America if you're from Europe. Visit Asia, visit Middle East, visit Russia. Visit all these places to know what's going on and to finally know what you can do good on this planet and what you actually want. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Love you. Peace.